Every year Mission Australia do a National Youth Survey, and this year we had approximately 26,000 young people take part. Coping with stress was one of the biggest factors for young people nationally and here on the Gold Coast. Also the issue of COVID-19 and the impacts of that's had on young people. Of course, mental health has been a big factor of concern for young people. I think what we've seen here on the Gold Coast is, so before the pandemic, there was a real strong engagement with young people that are engaged in our program with education and family, and what we've seen is there's definitely been an increase in things like anxiety and mental health symptoms. So their confidence has definitely dropped, and that's definitely impacted on their engagement with school and employment as well. I guess as a program we continue to sort of support young people that are disadvantaged. So what we do is we support young people to stay engaged in education, in the community and with family. I guess there's a bit of work to do as far as I guess government and how they can sort of look at these early intervention programs, because that's key to sort of tackle some of the issues that these young people are facing. I think a lot of what people ask for is, I guess, funding, but my idea is, I guess, funding needs to be put into people, because it's people that work with people. So that's a resource that we don't have a lot of. So we're quite a small program. We do cover the greater part of the Gold Coast, and with only a couple of staff members, it's hard to reach the demand in referrals to our types of services. So there needs to be a lot of focus on early intervention prevention programs, and definitely some thought into mental health support for young people. My hopes for the future is to continue doing what we do, but if I had a magic wand, I would like to be able to have more frontline staff to actually reach more families and more young people.
Definitely at the start of the year during COVID, it was a struggle with studies, as I didn't have a computer and I was struggling to even get any of my assignments done. But luckily throughout the year we were lucky to go back to school. And definitely a big struggle this year was my anxiety and a lot of stress of schooling, and definitely it's a struggle now that I have graduated and struggling to find a place to stay and work, as there's not a lot of work going around, and housing these days are very expensive. Like, there's a very high price on the market for even just student homes, and work these days are looking for a lot more 18 plus people. Yes, definitely Mission Australia has helped me a lot to cope with a lot of my stress and anxiety, and definitely see a bright future for them and me. So they have definitely helped. Definitely coping with my anxiety, different things to do, help. And there was this point where I was going to be homeless. Darren helped me out with my family, and now I'm still with my family and finding a place now that I'm nearly 18.